That was awesome. What's up, guys? We just got done watching Summer Games Fest, and I just want to give my take on it. And I'm just like, what the hell? That was. I'm blown away up from Final Fantasy VII. I was hoping we would see it, but we got it. Wow, that was freaking awesome. So I wrote down all the games we saw. We got a shitload of games down here, but I really enjoyed this year. The past couple years been they've been all right this year, but maybe it's because I just ended off watching Final Fantasy VII, the final part. Like, oh my gosh, the final part, we're getting it. And then we open up with Resident Evil Veronica. Oh, those two games alone, just like, I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm done. I'm going to bed. I'm good. You guys gave me what I wanted. So let's start off with the show opened up with Resident Evil Veronica. Not Code Veronica either. It's just called Veronica, and it was an interesting way they showed that off. But wow, man, that was just wild. That was wild. Oh, I'm just blown away. We literally just got done finally catching up on it. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, Final Fantasy VII just got me blown away. I got goosebumps from that. Like, that was wild watching that. Freaking goosebumps. We're finally getting the finale, and it looks amazing. But yeah, what we started off the show Resident Evil Veronica. I'm excited. I wasn't sure what was going on with the whole beginning of the France thing, so I knew they're gonna be going more in depth with the game, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, I can't wait. That was a shocker because I knew they were saying about doing Veronica, Code Veronica, and doing Zero, so I didn't know what we were going to get. But I'm cool with that. The Code Veronica was a great game. I am excited for that. And then we came, was it a new Cuphead game? Cuphead that's in development. They didn't show anything on it, but they showed like a 2D platformer of Mighty Cuphead Adventures. Yeah, sure, sure. We'll go with that. I still gotta play original Cuphead one of these days. Here's another big one. Now they hit us with Alien Isolation 2. That I'm stoked about. The first one was so good, and we're finally getting a sequel. That is so cool. All right, what else we got here? Game called Gen Atlas. A game called Blood Message. Yeah. Stranger Than Heaven. That was interesting. They're having Tupac in there and Snoop Dogg's in it. So I don't know how that's gonna go. It's interesting. What was it a game called Hex? I didn't know what to make of that. Mortal Shell 2. Why not? First one was pretty good. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Racing. I'm really excited about that. That's gonna be sick, and that comes out pretty soon. What else we got here? A game called Gen Atlas, Blood Message, Sand Raiders of Sophie. I wasn't sure about. The Last Ronin. I'm excited about that. And Platinum Games is making that one. That's gonna be interesting to see. And then they had Fortnite new season. Yeah, yeah. Gundam Rogue Orbit. Gundam game. I never really played them, so I don't know much about them. I can't say anything good or bad about them. If you're into Gundam stuff, probably for you. Um, One game I thought was interesting. It's called An Excellently Hard Game, right? The An Excellently Hard Game. I think that's what it said. That looked fun. That's something I might play with my son. That looked pretty cool. It was a little goofy game where two people got to control and protect this egg and go through obstacles. It looks fun. I like that kind of stuff. Um, Crossfire. That looked interesting too. That was a cool one. Control Resonant. I can't wait. Guild Wars 3. I didn't even know anything about this. I never played a Guild Wars game. I heard they're decent. A lot of people still play too. But there's a third one coming out. So I might have to check into that. See how that is. Star Wars Galactic Racer looked freaking awesome. I'm a fan of the pod racing games and stuff back in the day. But this one looks awesome. If they have multiplayer in it and you can play against your friends racing, oh man, it's going to be so good. I'm really excited about that. End of Abyss and Lost Harbor. I don't remember that one. Virtual Fighter Crossroads. I didn't even think Virtual Fighter was still a thing. But that's cool. It's like a story mode kind of, or I don't know if it's gonna be one-on-one fighting or not. Like, or that's gonna be in with the game with it. I don't know. Oh, RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I'm looking forward to that too. That's cool. I like them open world survival games and stuff. So that looked pretty neat. Soulframe looked interesting. Grounded 2. Grounded 2 is coming to PS5 and their new patch is August 11th. So I might be jumping into that. I kind of want to wait for 1.0, but since they're giving it to us earlier, I'm probably going to play that, depending on the price too. Mafia Old Country DLC. Didn't hear much about that game. I want to play it. I love the Mafia games, but I didn't. When it released, I didn't hear a whole lot of people talking about it too much. So it's one of the games that came and gone. 1666 Amsterdam. That one's another one I'm not sure about. I don't know how much to say about it because I don't know. It just looked. The beginning trailers look cool, and then it showed the gameplay, and it's kind of like maybe I don't know. Well, here's one that I was surprised about. Soul Genesis. That looked wild, and then it's like a 3-on-1 game. Maybe one person's doing the traps, and the three are trying to survive it. I'm not too sure. I want to get more info on that one. But I thought we were gonna get an Air Soul game like the original two on PS3. It's like, oh my gosh, we're getting an Air Soul one. And then it's like going back in time to like World War One or Two era doing Soul. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll have to try it. Lords of the Fallen 2, we all know that looks good. Star Wars Zero Company, I'll play that. I like the XCOM games, and this is like XCOM Star Wars, so that would be pretty cool. Blood of the Dawnwalker. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go pre-order that. I've been looking forward to that game for so long, and they showed more of it today. I'm just excited. That game looks awesome. Um, Among Us. Stay on Guard's a little more story game, and then they showed off the miniseries, which I didn't even know was a miniseries out there. Um, Aeon was another game. Swords of Legends, Hot Wheels, Attack on Titan 3, Clutch. Clutch looked cool. If it's sort of like a story-driven racing game, I'm down for that because what they showed on there, it looks good. Chronicles Medieval, Power 1.0. I'm hoping we get a physical of that. I'm gonna have to get Power. I'm glad I waited. 'Cause now we got a 1.0 coming out, and that's July 10th. So we might be trying that out for the first time in here in a couple weeks. Um, The Wolf Among Us 2. I see a lot of people got excited about that. And they're remastering the original. And I never got to play them. I love the Telltale games. And I heard The Wolf Among Us is like one of the best, if not the best, Telltale game. Which is wild because I really like the Walking Dead ones. Stellar Blade Blood Rain looked amazing. I need to play the original. If it's any good, it probably is since they're making Blood Rain. It looks good from what I watched. Street Fighter 6, they're adding a bunch of characters, but the big one was Tifa. And then right after Tifa, we hopped into Final Fantasy 7 Revelations. And that, like I said, holy shit. Oh my gosh. I still take my money, Square. Take my money. But yeah, um, this is one of the best summer game fests we had in a long time, in my opinion. I'm trying to remember one that I was excited for after all this. I mean, we had some big hitters on here. Ooh, and a lot of these games, oh man, a lot of them are coming out here in the next couple months, and a bunch coming out next year. It's like, man, if you're a gamer, you are pretty much set. And this is just Summer Games Fest. We got Day of the Devs. I'm gonna watch that later. We got the Xbox Showcase coming up. Well, on Sunday, so I'm not sure when you will see this video, and I'm gonna do a video on that, both of them probably, and see what else is going on. I think was it the PC showcase? I didn't watch that one yet either, so I'm gonna watch all of them. Maybe I'll do that one stream too. I don't have enough time tonight, otherwise I would do it because I gotta go to work. You know, I might even do a video too if I get out of work early. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this Summer Games Fest was awesome. I give it like I don't want to do a perfect 10 because nothing's perfect, but I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10 because all these games were decent. I mean, I would play just about everything they showed. I would play 95% if I could afford to. That's the problem. If I could afford them, I would play that, or if I had the time, I would play 95% of these games. There's a couple questionable and a couple but woo, man, this was fun. This was good. I got to watch this with you guys. This was great. I am excited. Gaming is looking phenomenal, and we got more gaming stuff to watch with these other things. And wow, yeah, I'm just still dumbfounded by that. But yeah, all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here for the night. I'll catch you guys later, and then next time we're gonna finish up. We're gonna work on more Ghosts of Yote, and we're gonna watch some more of these. See what other games we can get excited for. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here. You guys take care. Bye.